hair. Just kind of average looking dude. I'm traveling with them because I'm looking for my parents.
Your parents?
Yes,
And your parents happen to be south?
yes, they happen to be south.
All right.
Maybe.
It's a good place to be. All right. So that's Leo and Alkan. Is that how we say it?
Okan.
Okan. All right. Who's this? Why?
Okan is from Ukunmutu Herd. He was cast out by evil Rakrash. He's a minotaur, and he's out looking for new herd.
All right.
I dig it.
Sweet. So you've met up with this group who are traveling south in hopes to go to the mountains that you can see sort of down the bottom of the area. They've been traveling south from Eddingham, when before that they were up in Rastak, which you can see the little pin right up the top. They've got various reasons to be traveling south. Some looking for family in the mountains, some just looking to get out of Rastak because a scam has gone on for too long, and some just looking to travel. I think not a huge amount of reason to go south. Driven mostly by the Goliath who wants to head to the mountains, and the Kobold who's on a diplomatic mission. I believe is the other one. Yeah.
Gotta go to High Reach, I think.
Yeah. Which happens to be up in the mountain. So, after a day of traveling south of Eddingham, you guys have reached, you'd come across the cart. Some strange event happening, some sort of roadside robbery type dealio.
More dwarves.
More dwarf. Dwarf's a nice fellow. I forget. Did we deal with that?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, we did. Okay.
Senior Waffle and Senior. Oh crap! I don't remember what else you called
Pop-Tart.
it. Pop-Tart.
Yeah.
Wow. Where's fucking Captain Crunch?
I think we're about to meet him.
He was the serial killer.
Yeah.
God damn it.
And
I'm
I've been
reminded of
disconnected
that
from the chat.
horror. I'm reminded of that horrible fucking movie now.
Whoa! You better not be talking about hackers. I swear to
is-
God, I will fight you.
I will back you on that fight.
That's
Like,
fucking classic.
It's a good watch, but it's horrible.
No, it is a national treasure. I will hear no more.
Okay. So obviously the Dr. Seussian dwarfs went on their way, and you guys continued traveling beyond that small little bit of thin road, and found yourself approaching a crossroads right here. This crossroads leads east and then north up to the mountains, according to the signs, up to High Reach and a number of other small established town settlements. And then there's the sign heading south, which points to Ike, which is a town you'd heard about when you're travelling through Eddingham. Small little way station town. Ike is said to be a large city. From what you guys may have heard travelling or while you're in Eddingham, it's fairly prosperous, quite a large trade town. They deal with trading beasts, mostly. Cattle and other...
Giant.
Probably not giants, maybe some giant beasts, you never know. It might be the best way to make food and sell it, who knows. But yeah, mainly like bovine style. What's the word I'm looking for? Beasts you eat?
Livestock?
Livestock, that's the word. Nom nom nom. So while you've been traveling, getting closer to here, you have been passing sort of herds of animals being shepherded south along this road, or at least alongside this road, turning in what is just a 10 to 20 foot wide cart road to 100 foot wide in places that's just been trampled hard with beasts going over it from the various farmlands you've passed. So, you guys are all wanting to unanimously head up into the mountains, hopefully? Because 7-way split, please no!
Yeah, 7-way split sounds.
Okay, pick 7 primary directions and tell me who's taking what.
North northeast.
Okay.
South southwest.
Up.
The
Up.
Diagonally.
Alright.
I'm gonna go wherever Ulfgar is going.
Not even, I like how up is not even like north, it's just up. Just, I leave the ground.
Yes.
Into the sky.
vertically into space.
Yeah, travel perpendicular to the ground. Thank you.
Gotta get that ZX.
Ulfgar, why are you jumping up and down like that?
I'm excited.
Oh, dear. Alright, so you guys all travel north as a group. all 7 of you. You get about 2 kilometers into this first road, which is somewhat rougher, somewhat less traveled, less, or looks like less beasts are moved from here. They're not really good growing them up in the mountains. And you come across, roll me a d20.
No.
There you go.
Ooh, the first one was a 20.
Burger, are you kidding me? It's every day with this drow.
I still say they're loaded.
Hacks.
You come across a small, crying boy sitting on the side of the road. He is human, and he looks about 10 or 11 years old. And he's wearing what were nice clothes not too long ago, but look like they've been freshly ripped and torn in places. And where the clothes are ripped, you see scratches and scrapes on his skin.
I go up to the kid and I kneel down to his level, which is pretty much laying on my stomach, and ask what's wrong.
I'm gonna take a look around.
Alright, roll me a perception. As you kneel down with this kid, you sort of hear that he's softly crying. And as you get close, he looks up to see who's stepping close to him, and sees your form and lets out a scream of terror and just buries his face deep in his hand, sobbing and wailing. Durga, you look around, and other than the rocky, craggy hills you're traveling along, you don't see anything. A couple of bushes, a couple of rocks, nothing of great importance.
So I'm gonna go join Hungilian because,
The boy
at
is
least
crying.
yeah.
It's not my
Alright.
fault I'm a 7-foot tall dragonborn.
Yeah. And I'm the most generic looking white dude ever. I'm
Okay.
probably scary for the kid at the level he can handle it.
Alright, so you go
You're
up to
like
this
the
kid,
Antichrist right now, dude.
and what do you say to him?
Hey, little buddy. Don't worry about the dragon. He won't bite. What happened?
And he sort of looks up and he says, "Roll me a diplomacy," as you try to comfort him. Oh yeah, you're quite comforting to this child, and you quickly bring him from the sobs that he's sort of stopping him talk or even do anything, and he looks to you and you ask him what's going on, and he says, "It's my parents. They were. I don't know what happened to them. I think they're." And he seems sort of go to the brink of tears again. Something terrible has happened to them.
Okay, little buddy, we need a little bit more to work off of.
What do you mean that's not obvious enough? What more do you want from me? You want me to vividly describe their death? No. He tells you that just a short way over there off the path, they found her, and they went in thick and screaming and blood. Oh, the blood everywhere. And he gestures off the path as he sort of wails about strangely.
Can I see if he's lying?
Yeah, can I do an insight check on this kid? Because
Yeah,
I
we-
made
not liking
everyone
that.
horrible people with my thing.
Go ahead and roll me an
Yeah,
insight
can
check.
can we get the
Nope.
Dragonborn to intimidate truth out of the kid?
Yeah, can I do
Tell me
that?
the truth, little boy!
My
This
God.
this boy does look absolutely terrified and beside himself with whatever happened. There's nothing outward that makes you think he's lying or telling you something that's not true.
Yeah, but kids.
All right, I'll
fucking
start
lie.
walking off to the general direction he gestured, not away from the party, still within eyesight. I just want to investigate off the way he said to see if I can see anything.
As soon as you start walking off that way, he cries out, "No, no, don't! No, it'll get you too!"
Should listen to the kid in Gillian.
I laugh and make my way back.
I laugh in the face of danger. Wait, you make your way back, you carry on, or you make your way back to the kid?
Someone said something, but I couldn't quite hear.
Sorry, I said you should listen to the kid in Gillian.
I'm gonna unsheath my sword and unhook my shield, and just go forward slightly but cautiously. I just want to see if I can see any blood or his parents' corpses.
Okay, so you go in the general direction he's talking about. Does anyone go with? It's
This is
I do.
it's all over again.
Orkan definitely does.
Yeah.
So
Cecil
I'm gonna
will
go-
I'll go with it.
reluctantly follow the party.
I didn't kick you awake this time. You're following of your own accord.
Guys, we could tie a rope around the kid and like have him lead us. You know,
We're not using the kid as bait. No.
it's not really bait, more like an early warning system.
when he starts thrashing about on the rope, you know that something's happening.
Does anyone have a bell? Put a bell over-
It's like a canary down a mine, right? So you guys follow where he was pointing, much to the cries of him. But as he sees that there's a few of you going, sort of calms down, and you follow the way he is pointing, and you find what looks to be the entrance to some sort of cave. There's some very obvious tracks. Looks like 2 sets of footprints, maybe normal-sized humans or humanoids, walking around outside the cave, and then the cave leads inwards and into the dark.
Can I roll a nature check to see if I can determine like the general shape of the footprints?
Without needing a roll, they look like human footprints. Like they look like someone's just been walking there.
Just straight up human footprints.
Yeah, just
Okay.
well, I mean, as human as human gets. Humanoid is the best way to describe it. They look like shoes that people would wear.
Can I ask the kid why did his parents go into the creepy ass cave?
They said they were, well, looking for something. Maybe, I don't know, some treasure. They said, surely something's got to be in there worth finding.
Treasure,
It's just
you
the
say.
nature of these things.
They were going to do it.
Your parents made bad life choices.
Goddamn.
Just so you're aware.
The little kid says, I'm aware. I think I figured that out.
And it's not the treasure hunting. It's bringing the kid on the treasure hunts.
Well, we weren't treasure hunting. I needed to go toilet, and I went off the path. I found the cave. I told Mummy and Daddy, and well, that happened.
So is that a yes or no for the treasure?
Says, I didn't go in. They never came out after they went.
Where'd you go to the bathroom back? Because I'd really like to not step in it.
He points to a small like bush just off to the side. In fact, this one here. And he says, just under that tree.
Hey, Durga, go check that tree.
You're just gonna get a really annoyed look.
I'm gonna go kind of close to the mouth of the cave, not terribly close.
Yeah.
Like just to the mouth, and I just want to see if I can hear anything.
Roll me a perception check. Cecil dismounts his very, very nice steed.
And I'm gonna take a look.
You do actually hear what appears to be
Durga.
a very light moaning or humming on the ear. Both of you hear it at the mouth of the cave. Very obviously coming from inside. But you're
They're
not
doing
quite
it.
sure what it is. Well, they were, and now I have to think of something different.
What the fuck?
I'm
Can I
just gonna
check
look at
the-
Durga and say, should we?
Can I check the cave mouth and like the entrance, see if there's any like traps of any kind?
Sure, roll
Yeah,
me a
good point.
perception check. Or a dungeoneering check, if you prefer. Doesn't appear to be trapped. Other than the 2 footprints as well, it doesn't appear to be any regular travel into here. The ground is fairly undisturbed. It's obviously a flying beast.
Well, if there's nothing much to say, Orkan's just gonna go blundering in.
Okay.
I'm just gonna side of myself and follow him.
I'm gonna sneak in behind him. With a decent lead because of traps.
I'm not going to be the last in the party, but I'm not going to be the first. I'm safely in the middle somewhere.
Like, I don't
I'll
even
carry the
know if I
rear.
like trust this kid to not steal our shit, being, you know, a shapeshifter.
Are we bringing this kid with us then?
The kid is not keen to go in if you try to bring him in. He will.
That is a
Kick and
big
scream.
cave.
We've got to pick up that kid.
I need my hand to fight, so
Place yourself
Oh,
anywhere
lovely.
within that square. Actually, sorry, make it a little bit bigger so you get a little bit more wiggle room. Is that everyone as well? Have I missed anyone?
Don't think so.
Cool, looks good. Now, the first area you walk into of this cave is obviously a large expanse. The path goes around the outside of a pool with an unknown source. You can't see the back wall is completely flush with the water. There doesn't appear to be any sort of spring or river flowing into it. But there's obviously something coming from underneath that's supplying this with water. And then the cave continues out to the north. The humming appears to be within this area. There's a tiny bit of light that's reflecting in from the cave and sort of reflecting off the water in this area, creating a nice disco-y dance feeling. However, there's no inside cave lights, so it is dimly lit in here.
Oh, DM, me and Durga both still have the stench from the monster on us.
We do.
That little red icon.
Oh, right, on the
Oh.
tracker, right, I see. Yeah, you're obviously still within 2 squares of the creature. How did you know?
I'm
It's actually just
gonna
natural smell now.
call back and ask, anybody got a torch?
I have a lantern.
But yeah, did I see anything looking into the cave, by the way?
No, you didn't see anything. The only thing you guys
Yes.
noticed, sight or sound, was the little bit of humming, singing, or whatever noise it is that is very present in this area.
So
Let us just hold
water,
up a bright sign for this creature so that it may find us and flank us in the darkness. I don't think a torch is necessary right now. If you can't see, stay in the back and follow us who can.
Now I'm going to remove
Yep.
the square because everyone's got where they want to be, yeah?
is the water fresh or is it like stagnant and icky?
It appears to have some movement to it. Whatever is flowing into it, it might be flowing out from somewhere. But, I mean, you don't know what sort of water it is unless you went up and inspected it. You're about, 20 feet from it.
All right, I might rush out and see if there's a sea beast or something. So I'm gonna go there and start splashing around and making noise.
Okay. As you get to the water, you can see just here, just to the side next to the water, is some splashes of blood. So you can see that when you get to about there. You don't have to dive into the water,
Okay.
but you do
Yeah,
see
I'll
some
probably
splashes
go-
of blood over the stonework here, or the stone here.
All right. Could I use like a survival or something? Can I like see whether it looks like they've been dragged, or can I make out anything? Oh,
Yeah.
there is no survival. Is
No,
there?
but there is just simple perception.
I'll take it.
Yes, you can see if they've been dragged. They have not been dragged. This appears to be a splash of blood, like something was opened here, and it was very full of blood.
Okay, I guess I'll motion what I found over there to the group. So as in like like there's been like blood in like a jar or container or something, and it's been
No, like
poured
a
out.
like a creature that bleeds was
A blood
bled
balloon.
here.
Ah.
Yeah.
Oh, gotcha.
You do also notice as well, some scrapings on this bit of stone here, sort of closer to the wall. Looks like something's scraped against it quite a lot.
All right. So yeah, I'll relay that to the group, I guess, and then I'm going with sea monster theory, so I'm going to continue with Plan A.
Do you go into the water there, do you?
Yep, and
Okay.
go. Come out, sea monster. I can't fight.
As you start threatening the water, you do notice that all around you, the water is a bit darker than the other areas, and you can see chunks of things floating in the water around you. A quick
Lovely.
inspection reveals that it's almost like you're standing in an area of chum. Like something's been thrown into here that's been diced and bled finely.
Oh,
Roll me an
So-
insight check.
It's about to say, I think I found the boy's parents. Inside.
Roll perception to see if they look like them.
Okay, so this, if you've ever spent any time in a fishing village or anywhere that fishes, this is sort of reminiscent of a preparation area. It's like all of the guts that you wouldn't want to use chucked into the water to feed whatever else it is down there. There's no bits of skin or anything you recognize as human, but all of this stuff in here is, very, very finely diced. Very hard to tell if it was once from a human.
So I'm
Alright.
gonna low crossbow with bloodroot poison.
Mr. Minotaur, would you stop splashing around in that disgusting water? You need to go further into this cave. Come on, we've got a job to do.
Oh, right. Fine.
I'm sorry, job implies money. We have this random
Treasure. Shh.
We can sell the kid.
We're not selling the kid.
With our close, but no.
Aw.
Where there's monsters, there's usually treasure. Usually. Plus, he said treasure, so.
Yes, because 2 people who are dead now thought there was treasure.
Yes,
I think
but
I'm
we're
gonna
7,
scout ahead a
not
little bit.
regular people.
Okay.
Guys, tie the kid to the rope and throw him in the water.
No.
Fishing.
Durga, roll me a stealth if you're going to be stealthily going along, please.
Yep.
Ooh, there's a map
Good
called Predator
execution.
Pool. That's a cool map.
I'm just gonna move up to where Minotaur is in case something nasty happens.
Nastier than a minotaur splashing around in viscera.
Yeah, don't get much nastier than that.
He's not getting on the card, is he?
Durga, as you're making your way along the side here, you get to around here when you notice something in the water. Something that doesn't appear to have noticed you, but appears to be paying very, very good attention to the Minotaur splashing around in the water.
Come out, sea monster. I can fight.
Let's see if we can find out what it is.
Okay.
No.
It's kind of odd shaped. Hang on. Let me just get a good idea of this. Hang on. It kind of looks like a seal if a seal was made by someone with a macabre sense of humor. It is.
So a seal.
Yes.
No, a walrus. A walrus.
A walrus. It looks kind of like that, except slimmer and spikier. But it seems to be able to move through the water with fairly
It's a narwhal.
quick ease.
Does it look tasty?
It looks like it would probably find you tasty.
Good enough.
Could I investigate these scratches on the stone?
Yes, you can. You don't even need to roll. These appear to be some sort of like tool that's repeatedly scraped on the side of this. It is. All of the scrapes are fairly uniform. Looks like something's been here a long time doing these scrapes. Like something's made its home here, and whatever it does at this pool, it does regularly.
I'm gonna try hand signaling the group.
Okay.
And try and point out the seal.
Yeah, you can easily do that, and the group, someone would be able to notice from the other side.
What's
Yes.
that, Durga?
What are you pointing at?
Well, I guess I'll grab my maul out and basically get ready to strike.
This is waving around in the water in front
Yep.
of. Okay.
And I still have my sword and shield out.
I am backing away from the water.
And or can you stay in the water?
Might pay. If I'm sure it's coming this way, I might just get back out onto the shore. And yes, I've got solid footing.
Okay. As you step out of the water, could I have everyone roll initiative, please?
God damn it.
One time Dirk rolls some shit.
Like, I either
Can you
roll
still beat
really
me?
well or really shit. Oh well, at least it doesn't know I'm here.
Yeah.
A couple of natural ones never hurt nobody.
Okay, sorry, I just need to put things on the combat checker and rename them. Okay, so the form in the water, as soon as Alkin goes to step out of the water, just dissipates. It seems to blur, change its shape, and then become invisible. That is invisible to Durgan. Alkin, you notice a huge chunk of the water rushing towards you. It looks like a almost amorphous blur as it slides across the water, through the water, and up the side towards you. It is a massive sludge, pile of grey sludge sliding through the water towards you. It is, in fact. Oops, sorry, go ahead.
I beat my chest and roar a challenge.
It is a it is a grey ooze that throws itself out of the water. Its shape that of just two fists on some weird blob shape in the middle. But as it comes out, there is a screech and a series of clicks and clatters as a number of insect-like creatures descend from the roof all around the whole chamber.
That's bad.
That's not good.
This is Adventuring 101. Always check the ceiling.
It really
Then why
is.
didn't you do it?
Thought everyone else had sorted it.
Should have threw the kid in.
So, all of these things start coming down from the ceiling to the ground around you. The first one lands next to Durga and leaps with its pincers held high. It leaps up and attempts to bite your face.
Oh, it can see me.
Oh, yes. These ones may or
Lovely.
may not have tremor sense. Oh, where's my dice? Good start.
Oh, that's fun.
Ow.
He hits for 7 points of damage, and you take ongoing damage. No, you don't. No, you don't. This one comes down and runs up to Ulfgar. And, oh, hits. And this one, rather than any sort of pincers in its mouth, it just lays in with 2 claws on its hand, which seem to pump you with some sort of venom. And
I hope that's venom.
you hope what?
I said I hope that's venom.
Oh yeah, it's definitely some sort of thing.
You ever seen Alien, son?
How is ongoing damage? He gives you 4 ongoing damage as your thing. I'm sorry, I don't have the effects. So you're taking 4 ongoing. Ooh, poison, not as 4 ongoing poison damage. Save it. This one comes down and it's going to bite the shit out of Cecil. This one missing. This one coming down and with combat advantage, biting the shit.
Lovely.
It's not going to be enough. And Oaken, shit's getting real all around you.
Okay, this Defender aura. So if I'm reading it right, does this basically give it a disadvantage against anyone except me if I activate it? Correct? How it says the range is personal though. So how far does that extend?
The range is from you, whatever the aura number is.
Okay, where would I find the aura number?
It should say aura 1, I think, on it.
It just says Defender, but Fighter Utility, Minor. Yeah, I can't see. It just says aura. It doesn't have a number.
Are you a fighter or?
I'm a Berserker.
I have no idea.
Let's just consider it's 1 for now, because I'm pretty sure it's 1.
So that will be basically be in an immediate radius of me.
Yeah.
Okie dokie. So that will affect the grey ooze. And I also get an AC to +2 when I have it active, due to another thingy-majig.
Yeah, you activate an aura 1 that lasts until you end it as a minor action or until you fall unconscious. Any enemy takes a minus penalty to attack rolls when it makes an attack that does not include you among its targets.
Alrighty, and I'm going to lower my horns and perform a goring charge on it.
Okay. Which one?
The ooze.
So for a charge, you need to be able to move 2 squares in a straight line to something first.
Okay, this is a goring charge feature. I think it's just called goring charge. It doesn't actually say, it just says affect you. Oh, you charge and make the, yep, never mind. Okay, cancel that. I will perform, let's say, a aggressive lunge. Sorry, I've got lots of abilities to read. Yep, we'll try that. Okay, so I attempt to hit. I push the target 1 square, so it goes back. I then shift the space. Oh, then I shift it. Okay, so it gets pushed back 1 and I go into its space.
Okay, so it's going to splash back into the water and you push him forward.
Yep.
Oh fuck, wrong button.
Man, good damage.
Nice.
Oh, and Berserker Fury. Oops, that was supposed to have another 1d6 extra damage as well, apparently.
Alright, chuck a d6 on and I'll add that. Very nice. Good old Mauls. Alright, and the crawler, this one here, is going to come to Cecil. Oop. And with combat advantage, he's going to eat your face. Try and embed you with these 2 things. Which he does. Giving you damage.
Wait a second.
Yep.
I want to use my storm thing because I believe it'll give me 19 AC. Oh, is that with combat advantage?
Yes, that's with combat advantage.
Okay, then I'll use the storm thing to make it a miss.
Okay. So he just straight up misses. That's done.
Yep.
Alright.
Actually, I think it's 18. I have 18 AC and all other defenses. I get +3 also.
Fair enough. Okay, so he misses. This one comes up to Leo, skittering across the floor, and attempts to inject you with whatever this is.
No.
Yes. It's happening. And he does, giving you damage on going forward. Tag, you're in.
Not okay with that.
So, what you're saying is all of these people I'm with are being attacked. The one that was closest to me has moved away, and there's nothing behind me except for open cave.
Well, there's maybe 10, 15 feet off the side of the map is open air. No longer the cave.
Yeah, you guys have this.
You're gonna
No.
step outside for a breath of fresh air?
I'm very tempting
Wonder
But
how
I
changeling
will-
tastes.
here for combat advantage on the crawler.
Yep.
And let's see which one of these things I wanted to do. Close burst one is not going to hit Cecil, right?
Correct. It'll hit Leo though.
Gotta hit me.
Oh, fuck. Son of a bitch. Okay.
If it's reflex
Uh,
based, just do it.
It is. Just do it?
I'm giving you
Isn't it
my
enemy
express
anyway?
permission.
Each enemy?
I mean, sure would.
Oh, it's each enemy.
Yeah,
No,
so
you're fine.
you'll be fine, yeah. Sword
Okay.
burst, right?
Yep.
Yeah, sword burst is friendly as hell.
Super friendly.
Sweet. So I hit it.
And you smash it. And the crawler is dead. No one skitters up, smashes carapace across the ground, and just green spludge goes everywhere.
Cool. How much more movement do I have?
You can't split movement, so you'd be
Okay,
none unless you took an action point.
I'm good.
Okay?
So that's my turn.
Yep. Cecil, you're up.
Okay, so I think that might have just changed what I was going to do. All right, so I will. Now I'm going to use my racial power.
Okay.
Okay, so basically, close burst to everyone, all of our friends in the ally in the close burst get to shift 1 square, including myself.
Okay, so that'll
So
be
that-
Tag and Ulfgar.
Yep.
Would it apply to current target or myself with the effect thing?
Self.
And then I'm gonna try and I'm gonna shoot a lightning strike at the ooze because it's in the water, so maybe it'll do more damage.
Ooh, that's a miss.
Okay, I'm not gonna do anything, I guess.
Can I use a hero point to make that a hit?
I'd actually decided what hero points I wanted to use. Had I? Yes. Roll a d6 if you'd like. Just d6 hero points on this one. That'll hit.
Oh, so I hit. Okay.
Yep.
That's
Roll
good.
damage.
So I'm going to hit it with this lightning.
Okay. So the lightning
It
strike.
resists.
The lightning strike hits the ooze, and instead of it seeming like it does any damage, it ripples across it, and the whole ooze shudders and shakes and begins to expand. And you see it sort of absorb the lightning and expand until it pulls itself in two, like mitosis.
God damn it.
Yeah.
Fucking storm sorceress.
Well, I couldn't have known, but this crawler is also getting the backlash of the lightning strike.
There's now 2 grey oozes. And which crawler was it? Number dead one? Yep, number dead one. Alright,
Thank you.
the crawler
I mean,
explodes.
Would it have dealt more damage? Like, would 3 damage been enough to hit it for a little bit, or
The ooze.
yeah, the ooze?
It looks like it's resisting the damage and it's multiplying it instead of damaging it.
Okay, well, I'm real sorry, everybody.
That's alright. It's not like gaining in strength, it's just splitting it.
Okay, now Okan have 2 sea monsters to kill.
Alright, so the first one's turn. This one attempts to slide across to the side. You guys don't get an opportunity attack because he's going to shift there. And he's going to attempt to grab onto Orkin. And you feel he gets a grip on you. Ooh, with combat advantage.
Yep. Yeah. That. By the way, that attack -2 doesn't apply to me. That's only to other people.
Ah, right, so that'll actually be a 20, won't it?
Yep.
Okay. So he hit, and you feel his acid begin to eat at your bones. And you have a -2 penalty to fort as he hits you. Seems to weaken you where he touches you. It's his turn. So let me just. Yeah, I'm not sure how to make that attack not work. It's odd. Alright, Leo, you're up.
Cool. I'll do it.
Do a thing. Sorry, I made a thing.
I didn't do a thing.
I moved
You
to
tried.
give you combat advantage if you moved.
I don't need it. It's all good.
Fine.
Cause see, it's a minion. It's fine. It's okay.
You kill
Yeah,
that crawler.
If we sneeze on the crawlers, they die.
It screeches and cries out, and you see these larger ones reacting a little bit more unhappily about this bastard killing my minion.
Actually,
Oh shit, I forgot to change their health. Hang on.
shit. I don't know where to move. I don't want to leave the back line undefended. That is a Goliath there. I'm sure you guys will be fine.
You should move in between me and this other thing.
Yeah, but then I'd take damage. I don't want to do that.
That's my suggestion.
Use Cecil as a human shield.
Do I make a save on the ongoing damage, or
At the end of your turn, yes.
okay? It's the end of my turn, so
Okay, go for it.
Shit.
No! Turkey, you're up. Surrounded by hive warriors on both sides.
oh fuck! I forgot there's more up there.
Yeah. So fuck this guy in particular. Just gotta make sure I'm using the right weapon.
Good hit.
How big is this thing?
It's about man-sized, maybe up to shoulders high, but it's kind of spiny and leggy.
Fuck this dude.
Activating all the things.
Wait, why does that say already exists?
Which one did you put on?
Attack finesse, sneak attack, and assassin strike. And the last one said already exists.
Because those are on target, not self.
Oh. What the fuck?
So which one are you wanting to do? Just 1d10?
All three.
Okay, click the first button of Assassin Strike, it should work. There you go. That's right, yeah. Oh my god, the dice! Oh, those ones though. My goodness. You smash him for 17 points of damage. It rears back. It looks like you've fairly hurt it. You've bloodied it, but or actually, bloodied it, and yeah, not quite brought it down yet.
And then hidden strike.
Okay.
What the fuck is my bluff? Yeah, pretty much. And this is against their passive insight.
Passive insight. Okay.
And for some reason, pushing my push to talk button made me drop the dice.
So its passive insight is not +10. And what does it do?
It's also the other guy, warrior, but pretty much I'm invisible until the start of my next turn.
Very nice. Is that from Warrior 3 as well?
It's from all targets that do the check.
Oh, right, nice.
Yeah, make a bluff check. If your result exceeds the passive insight of creatures observing you, they believe something or someone else was the source of the triggering attack and treat you as invisible until the start of your next turn.
Alright. So those things are going to be quite interesting. Hingalian, your turn.
All right. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to cast Divine Challenge against the ooze in front of me. If it attacks anyone else but me, it takes, I believe, 10 radiant damage.
Alright.
And then I'm also going to use my standard action, because that was my minor action. I'm going to use my standard action to cast On Pain of Death.
I like the name of that one.
Yeah, that was a good one.
But I miss, so it doesn't work.
Wow.
No, it does half damage. There's a miss effect, half damage, and it takes 1d4 after making any attacks on its turn. So it's just
So do I-
half as effective.
So roll 3d4s or 3d8, then half it.
So top right, there's a little +/- button. Click that, and then there's a half button. If you click that, then make the normal damage roll, and it'll half the result.
How do I roll 3 dice at once?
You should just click the damage button from On Pain of Death. It should be 3d8. That's the one. But also, if you're manually rolling, if you hold the dice and then right-click, it'll add 1 extra dice of that type, and you can right-click multiple times.
Got it. And so every round, it takes 1d4 damage every time it attacks.
All right. So remember, you've got a little 1d4 button there. Just go ahead and click that. If he ever attacks, I'll leave that up to you.
Got it.
Sweet. And is that your turn?
That is my turn.
Okay. Ulfgar, you're up. You take some. You feel this poison coursing through you from where the beast injected you with something.
I feel slightly violated, and as I feel violated, I'm going to use my minor action to go ahead and enact my Scald's Aura. I'm going to start singing about how pissed off I am.
Okay.
And I'm going to walk up here to this other hive warrior and take a swing at it.
All right.
I could have used a hero point to make that hit. Damn it.
And you hit. Might have taken a few hero points to make a 6 hit. Good hit. 13 damage. This creature looks fairly wounded. Not quite bloodied yet.
All right, I'm also going to use my Lesser Ringing Weapon, which is my encounter power. So if I hit, then it does another 5 thunder damage to it.
Okay. And he's bloody.
And that's it.
Alright, make
That
sure
is
you
one
make your damage save. Oops, sorry, what was that?
Nice one. That is one fucking frightening gif.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, that's weird.
Fail save.
Okay, so you're still
Fail
poisoned.
saves are usually
It's
good.
great. You guys are so poisoned. It's good. These things are going to move away from you at full speed, so you'll get an opportunity attack. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Down to here. 8. And 1, 2.
Damn.
Oh, actually, I'll move them one at a time. So you get an opportunity attack on Hive Warrior 1. Durga?
And I don't get combat advantage, right? Just.
You're
making sure.
invisible, so you'll get combat advantage on it. They're treating you as invisible, so you are hidden to him. And you hit. Nice damage. But he does come down here to Ulfgar.
Yeah, one quick thing. The Lesser Ringing Weapon, I forgot to put the combat advantage on Hive Warrior 2. So he, until the end of my next turn, grants combat advantage.
Oh, okay, cool. Alright, so this guy's going to hit you. And you are poisoned still, aren't you? Because you did not make your save.
Yes, I am.
Okay, so you take an extra bit of damage. As whatever this creature is biting you with seems to react violently with the poison in your vein. And he rolls very well, dealing 19 points of damage.
Shit.
Fuck, I'm hurt.
This one here is going to attack Leo.
Oh god, no.
Leo, are you poisoned? Hey,
No.
there it is. You're not
Holy
poisoned?
shit. Yeah, I'm poisoned.
No extra effect, but he rolled. Oh man, what the fuck? Oh no, it's critical, so it doesn't matter. He gets max damage. I literally rolled a 1 and a 1 on a 6 and a 10. Or sorry, a D8 and a D10. I rolled 2 1s, but they get maximized because fuck you.
Well, it was nice meeting you, Leo, for the 5 minutes that we interacted with each other.
You are bloodied from that attack as the poison burns in your flesh as well. And
Ow.
that is going to be his turn. The grey ooze over here is going to, with combat advantage, attempt to bone melt old mate Alkin, which I am going to leave the effect. I'm assuming it will affect him too, but because it's a wash with you, he is going to hit with combat advantage. Total of 5, which misses. And
That's a lovely attack.
that is a lovely attack. He's pretty gutted because even with a -2 to fort, he misses you. Wah, wah.
Hey, Spite.
Yes.
What type of hero points are we using?
D6.
Ah.
Yeah.
Alright.
Sorry, buddy.
So what he's. Yeah, thanks, man. Thanks, buddy. Thank you.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This one here is going to come to Ulfgar and attempt to eat Ulfgar. Hey.
Nice to know you, Uthgar.
Right?
Wait. Don't I get an
Yep.
opportunity attack?
Okay. You do? Kill him? It doesn't do enough to kill him.
Hero point.
But he does bring you down.
heroic.
Be heroic, be heroic. This one leaps onto you, tears at you, and it's too much. You're brought down. Oaken, your turn.
All right. With a great roar, I'm going to sweep my maul in a huge arc, just narrowly stopping before I manage to hit Englian. So I'm going to do a sweeping cut.
Okay. One hit, one miss.
Ooh.
Oh,
Okay. So can oozes be proned?
I think so. Immune, blinded, and gaze, not prone. So yeah, go for it. You can
Okay,
knock him.
so that one is proned, and the other grey ooze has half damage.
Okay, so I'll just have that. Half value. That goes on to Grey Ooze 1.
What the hell? I'm going to action point,
Okay.
and I will perform an aggressive lunge on the prone one.
Okay. Good hit.
All right, so that'll do.
Splat.
And he gets pushed away 1.
Yep, and I move to there.
Ooh, split
And
them up.
yep. And it turns out I don't do that 1d6 damage unless I start raging, which takes my aura off.
Okay. That's your strikery button, I guess.
Yeah, so I can basically switch between defender and striker modes.
Sweet. Okay. So is that your turn? Make sure you roll your fort save for your save for
Oh, yep.
your minus
Good point. So that's just a saving throw?
Yep. Good save.
Oh, dang.
So you feel your strength returning as you move away from the other Grey Ooze. And Tag, you're up.
Okay. I just had like a little computer glitchy thing, but like I'm trying to understand like where would be the most efficient use of like there for the cloud, like for the sword burst.
Or
I'd
there,
hit like
if you can get there.
there. So I'd get the ooze too.
You
definitely provoke moving there, though.
Yeah, you'll get a provoke from something moving there. Here you won't provoke anything, but you'll only get the 2 Hive Warriors.
I'll go with
he-
them.
Yeah, okay. You could. I don't know. How close to the wall can you get? Like,
And you'll provoke going around that side as well.
yeah, I'm not sure.
That'll do. If you don't want to take the up attack, you can fight for those 2.
I do not.
Okay.
Had you have combat advantage on Hive Warrior 1. Yay.
Motherfucker. I'm using like a ghetto ass mouse and I cannot select the 2. Thank you.
All good, bro. And that's 1 miss and 1 fumble. Roll me a d20, please, buddy. Ew. Just critically punch Hingillion, please.
Beautiful.
Just punch.
Just your melee basic attack.
If you get in that 20, so help me.
Oh no, he's already critically hit you. He's just straight crit damage on him.
Oh, damage.
Yeah. Ah, just 1.
It's alright.
That's all right. That I actually need one more anyway because that wasn't a crit. So Hengilian takes the full 10 points, and those warriors get their 9 points back. There we go. All
My
sorted.
bad.
That's okay. I mean, I'm talking
I
on
think
Hengilian's
Hengilian.
behalf. Yeah. Say anything else for your turn?
I am going to action point
Okay.
and try that again.
Hengilian's
'Cause
just like,
nothing bad
no!
happened with that.
I'm just moving my shield more towards him.
Just protecting
Can you
from that side.
reselect Hive Warrior 1 as well? Because it's somehow...
It's because you missed him. On multi-attack, it'll remove the miss.
Ah, okay.
Never trust a changeling.
Alright, you hit the other one this
And
time.
I'm gonna hero point the 12.
Okay. Roll a d6. Happy with 13? Nope.
I'm happy
Happy with
with that
17?
because I have no other options.
17 hits. So I've retargeted both. Roll damage. Nice. When that one goes down, it lets out a shriek. And in response, all of the other Hive Warriors, they do some crazy shit.
Because of course they do.
Because of course they do.
No.
Which one was marked? I believe one was marked. Is he not anymore? Oh no. No, it's just your aura, isn't it? Goddamn auras. Okay, so any marks that were on them drop off, which there are none, but they all get to shift. So they're going to shift 1, 2 to here, this one to here. Actually, he's going to move to there. They're going to shift around, taking up more violent, frenzied positions amongst you, trying to eat you all.
Do I get an opportunity attack or is
They
shift a free thing?
Yeah, they're free.
Fucker.
Is that your turn?
Did you mark this guy next to me?
Yes.
No. But you got this. You got this, dude.
All right. So how do I get Uthgar? Like, is that a heal check to make him spend his second wind?
Yep, you can do a heal check, or you can give him any sort of healing that you have, if you have anything. But otherwise, yeah, just a healing check, DC 10, and he can spend his second win.
Is that a standard action?
Yeah. Yep. So, okay, you can spend your second win now.
All right. I might have an issue with targeting. Do I need to target myself for the second wind?
It should be self already. You should just click it.
Okay.
Perfect.
And then I'm going to spend my action point because this seems like a...
Alright. And Hengilian, don't forget your +2 defenses as well.
Where do I find the action point button?
It is a free action encounter power.
You said I get +2 to defense.
Oh, sorry. Ulfgar, not Hengilian. My goodness. Ulfgar's second wind +2 defense.
Okay, so I'm going to shift over here. Oh, you know, let's go here. And then I'm going to...
No more lightning.
I mean, lightning is all I got. So I'm going to use lightning.
As long as the lightning doesn't go on the oozes, you should be fine. You have pretty good control over it.
So I'm going to shoot this lightning bolt at this guy.
Fucking stone mages.
Lightning bolt.
Alright, 5 damage to that warrior.
I'm going to apply the Dex lightning to him.
Oh, it can go to the same
And
target?
I'm going to do 3. Because I'm a storm sorcerer, I can choose which target to put it on. So it like lightning strike automatically arcs off and deals additional damage to another target, but I can choose what my sorcerer increase to damage goes on.
Right.
whichever target I wish. And he's closest to me, so he gets it in the face. And I think that's all I got, so.
Alright, this ooze is going to try to melt Hengilian's bones.
Bring it.
Oh yeah, second one.
God damn it.
Fucking, no extra effects.
Somebody use a hero point and fuck the DM up.
Yeah,
Can't
but
do
you
that
get
in
your
these
point.
ones.
It make
It won't do anything to the crit. It's not
Yeah.
that.
Never
It's just a
mind.
d6, but it doesn't change a d20. Alright, so he hits you, and you take a -2 penalty to fortitude. As he tries to
Okay.
melt you, and he's going to shift to here.
That's not so bad.
No,
He still takes
that's
1d4
very bad.
damage.
Leo, your turn.
Wait, what? What am I fucked up again? Oh, right. Poison.
Yeah.
Cool, gonna die. Alright.
Not yet. You got like 3 people's turns before these things rip your shit apart. Ah, come on!
Hey!
4 seconds.
No, it's dead.
Should
I
I roll a
I
d20?
feel like he is. No effect. And he
Ooh.
goes down.
I can't separate Twin Strike.
Oh, when that one goes down, the other one gets to shift. So he's going to shift 1, 2 to here.
Can I move? I haven't had some
Yeah,
movement. I just
you can
attacked.
chase him.
Alright.
Also, you can, as a minor action, activate the healing that the Scar put down.
I don't know. Actually, I can't. You can't do that until I've reactivated the Skull's aura because I'm assuming it went down once I died. I can reactivate it with a minor on my turn.
Okay.
Cool. It's all good because I'm gonna action point here. Oh shit! I should have waited because I can still do a minor action. Well, I can still do that, so it's okay. As a minor action, I'm going to actually no. I'm gonna wait a second here.
Decisions.
I kind of want to make sure this thing dies, so
That's rude. What did he ever do to
you're
you?
rude. Try to kill me? Kind of hurts.
Okay, fair enough. Alright,
Cool.
you
I'm
miss.
gonna hero point.
Okay, do it.
Son of a bitch. I'll take a 17 or 15. Ah, 17.
That'll hit.
Okay. So first attack. Oh, that was a waste.
You wanted to make sure he died.
I did, yeah. And as a minor action, I'm gonna toss Hunter's Quarry on Grey Ooze, and that's my turn.
What does that do?
Oh, when I attack and hit him, I do an extra d6 of damage.
Basically, Hex or Hunter's Mark.
Yeah,
Alright, Durga, you're up.
basically.
I'm gonna move here.
Okay.
I'm gonna chunk the grey ooze in the back with a crossbow bolt. I don't get combat advantage from range, do I?
You do not.
Really hate how you can't easily see what weapon is what from the power tab.
That is a hit. Smash it. And these oozes are sort of falling apart. They're kind of being unable to hold themselves together. Great chunks of them are sloughing off.
How much
Posted.
was the...
How much was?
Of course it doesn't say here. It is 6 poison damage,
Okay.
which I have no idea if it works on oozes, but might as well try.
Poison? Poison will work. I'll just drag that one on again. Yeah. There you go.
And it's also dazed.
Remember attack finesse.
Yeah, I'm not done yet.
Man, that one was mine.
And I'm gonna do action point.
Okay.
If I can find it. And then I'm gonna do a quick lunge on it. Which I do get combat advantage on, I think.
Yeah, because you shift up and then you do a melee attack, so you'll have combat advantage on it. That'll hit. And you bring it down. And it sort of
Nice.
rears up, and almost like it's faux crying out in pain, it splashes to the ground. The other ooze also splashes to the ground and dies. That is shared hit point.
Yay.
Yay.
Well, you all look like you took a beating, says Cecil in his pristine robes.
Did
As
other one
the,
die too?
As the creatures and the two oozes fall dead, there is a short, sharp scream from the path heading north through the cave. Just one single syllable cries out, and then silence.
That was me shitting myself.
Do you guys press on? You're going to take a 5-minute short rest.
Did it sound like it came from a human vocal cord?
Sounded like it came from a human vocal cord, yes.
I'm gonna scout ahead and take a peek, because that worked so well last time.
I'm gonna heal.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna do a healing thing before I go. What's the thing with the scroll again?
So if you guys want to take a 5-minute short rest, you can use any healing surges you like. Ulfgar, you're
Sure.
failing many saves, aren't you? What are those?
Yes, I am. Just failing.
Hengilian, go ahead
Yes.
and roll me a saving throw. Just get rid of your fort. And then Leo, make me a saving throw for your poison. See if you take another hit.
I rolled 2, so if I took 2 hits, I'm down.
Oh, you already rolled it. Yeah. So you can roll 1, and then someone else can try to help you get rid of it.
Okay.
So who's getting fucked up by their failures right now?
Me.
If I lay on hands him, will it fix it?
Yes.
Oh, I got it.
So, Durga, you wanted to push on ahead, see what the scream was, and everyone else wanted to take 5 minutes?
Yeah, please.
Okay.
I'll go with.
Yeah, I'm gonna
lay
heal
on
myself.
hands on Ulfgar before he dies of poison.
Oh, Ulfgar's alright. He's got no poison left. He's just wounded, that's all.
Well, I healed him a bit.
Very nice.
I wasn't touched, so I'll go with whoever's going to look on ahead.
Okay. Durga, Tag, and someone else said they were as well. Who was the other one?
Try not to go too far forward.
After I healed up, I will follow them.
Okay.
Yep, same.
I think Orkan would like to find the kid and tell him that his parents are dead, but we avenged him and smashed the sea monsters that ate him.
Okay. Those who are healing, you'll be out for 5 minutes as the other two look on ahead at the source of the screaming.
I guess I'll go too, seeing as I'm fine.
Move yourself up with the other two. You guys
Against my
see
better judgment.
through the next area. Let me give you another map. Oh shit! No, that's a torture dungeon.
Whoops.
Oop.
Yes, the truth is this cave is actually a creepy torture sex dungeon.
Kinky.
Explain to Grey Ooze.
Oh my god, where is it going? Sorry.
That's one hell of a discharge.
Managed to lose the map. Sorry, hang on. Oh my god. Why have I named them all dungeons? This is dungeon 1 to 70. Ah, dear.
Enroll the map.
Are you sure it's not an unidentified map/image?
Shut up. Ooh, that one's got a pirate ship in a cave. That's a cool one. I like that one.
Yar.
Yarp?
I think you're looking for dungeon number 69, actually.
It's a good number. I'll go straight to that one. Oh yeah, that's a cool one. So, you see ahead a rather strange sight.
Is it attached to something?
Yes. It's attached to a body.
How weird.
So out of the ordinary. So who's going? Tag. Durga. Oaken. Oh, I got rid of this. Oh, you guys can put yourself sort of in that general area. This
Wasn't Cecil going to?
Yeah,
what's
Cecil's
this? Okay.
following somewhat behind.
Okay. So all the others are sort of tending to their wounds. You guys push on forward. You can see the strange area where there's strewn throughout this whole room with all these little heated springs popping up throughout the cave. Various clusters of egg sac, and basically you've all seen Aliens, right? You know what the hives look like? That's
Yeah.
this
Mhm.
cave.
Cool.
That's-
So we're turning around and leaving right now, right?
You see hanging
Why-
in the center a lady hanging from some sinewy sort of webbing, just hanging there, and she seems to be the source of the screaming, because as you come into sight, she cries out, "Please! Please, God, get me down! Get me down!" And you see in front of her a couple of eggs. No, they're not alien eggs, and one of them isn't open. She hasn't got a fucking facehugger inside of it. Just in case you tried to flamethrower the whole room.
I just turned to Cecil and asked, why couldn't you have been a fire mage?
Orcano just
Lightning
made
is a pure
Yeah.
form of fire, actually.
So, can you immediately go up?
I'm gonna yeah, basically charge and just try and
Wait, please don't.
rip her down.
Hey guys, I know what she looks like now. I can just assume her face and like send
Raise
her,
this child? What's your plan?
take the kid to an orphanage, tell him I don't love him anymore. He'll be fine.
So as Orkin, you run up and you start hacking down the chunks of webbing that hold her in place. She starts sobbing. Thank you. Did you find my husband? He was through in that cave.
Not
I'm just
yet.
going to start chunking the eggs with my crossbow.
I'll say your calf is outside. Go to her.
Oh, my child! Of course. And she, as you pull her down, she starts running back, hobbling back. You can see she's quite hurt, quite exhausted. She starts hobbling back towards the other three. As she does, you can see a stir of movement throughout the cave behind. And you hear a few clatterings of claws and chitinous hides moving throughout the cave behind you. Or in
Cecil
front of you, I
leaves.
should say.
Cecil is gone.
Cecil's gone. As soon as the first sound
Tag's
happens,
right
you're up.
behind me.
Okay, so Cecil and Tag make your way back to the other cave. You just run straight back out. Oaken and Durga, you guys sticking around to find out what's going on?
Do we have to check? Like, there's really no reason to stay if we're all going out.
All right, so you start leaving as well. The other two.
I guess I'll roar a challenge, but seeing that everyone else is walking away, I guess I'll start moseying back.
I was going to come back and help.
We're gonna find a fire mage.
Okay, you roar a challenge, and there comes a response challenge, but it's not really a roar. It's more like a skittering screech, and you see a large creature, larger than any of the other ones that you've seen. Roll me a nature check.
Okie dokie.
Okay, you see as you're moving back and the creature roars out. You see looking back a huge Ankeg.
Oh fuck.
One of those bad boys.
Yeah, maybe 2 fire mages.
Skittering around his legs, a number of broodlings, smaller Ankeg, and they are moving towards you very quickly.
Oh boy, this is a great situation to be in with no backup.
I mean, you
Can
can leave as well. You can get to the other cave. No worries there. You'll be able to run fast enough to get.
Yeah, I might sort of backtrack a bit, but I'm gonna, yell at my companions to come and fight.
He said my favorite F word. I want to go up into the cave.
It's rough. It's rough being a paladin, isn't it?
Let's just say you guys want to be back at this map, because fighting in the last 10 feet of that map is worse than having you all down here. So let's say you guys back up into this cave to regroup. As you
Hey
gonna
guys,
stick
what's
around and
going
fight
on?
this thing? You guys hear the roar of Alkin and the response cry of this strange creature as you see them burst forth from the area they just came.
Nope.
As the nature of this cave becomes apparent. Now the
It's
mum
It's a note factory.
the mum has run back and is running to the entrance. She's not sticking around to fight. I'm sorry. But
Just a kid.
you guys can go ahead and roll initiative again, please.
Oh, can we not just keep the same one?
No, fortunately not. I'm sorry.
No. Well.
The short
Yeah, at
rest
least
has-
get to hide. But yeah, I'm just gonna hide behind a rock.
I love how everyone is worse off now, except for Leo.
This is not a good place to be in.
Okay, so the Ankeg comes at you, bro. He skitters along straight to Tag and attempts to rip at you with his mandibles. Hitting. Dealing 6 damage. And 3 points of acid damage. Splash.
Just want to state clearly that I did not sign up for this.
The larger Ankeg sort of thunders, really nimble for something of its size, up towards you, filling
Bye, Tag.
the whole area right up to Durga.
Don't speak too soon, Durga.
And
I was hiding.
you were hiding. Oh, not very well.
Yeah, he rolled a 19 of stealth.
Ooh. Ooh, let me have a look then. How far away from him were you? Not more than 5, so you are not hidden from him.
God damn it.
Remember, Tremor Sensio. It's pretty good. So he's going to attempt to grab you with his large mandible. Oh yes, keep them coming. Yes, please.
Oh god. Can I use hero points on that?
Not on their rolls, it's not going to make a difference. It'll make a difference on a hit, but a crit is a crit.
Okay. And yeah, I am.
So he deals 13 points of damage,
damn
and
it.
you are grabbed as it wraps its whole mandible around you and lifts you up on the ground, off the ground rather.
Why couldn't we have done this when I was level 2 and had the thing that allowed me to escape grabs?
As he's lifted you up, he is going to take a minor action, gnaw and scuttle. And he is going to attempt to bite you as he scuttles forth into the space you just...
Rude.
He misses, so he goes to bite you, but you sort of wriggle out of the way just enough. And then he's going to shift up, pulling you with it. And that is the large Ankeg's turn. This Broodling, 1, 2, 3. Going to move here. It's going to attack Cecil as they try to bring you guys down for food.
Would they get an attack of opportunity?
Yeah, what do you get?
From Tag, yes.
Oh, excellent. Just a basic melee attack. I can't
Yep.
use magic.
No, unless you've got an ability that says you can use this in place of a basic attack. That's gonna probably hit if you target him. Yep, that'll hit.
Can't target because of this damn mouse.
You can control click?
Not on this piece of shit.
So from his trajectory, yeah, would Orkin would get one there too, wouldn't he?
No, because he's going to come down to that square and then diagonal across, so he never leaves the square that you threaten.
Okay, never mind.
But it's alright, he dies anyway. He goes down very quick smart. These smaller ones don't appear to be all that meaty. This one, 1, 2, 3, 4. He's going to come up to Tag, and he's going to just try and rip at you. Not grab you at all, just ripping at your face. And he does 4 points of damage. And that's his
You
turn.
can stop that now.
And Leo, your turn.
Question.
Answer.
Which block is Cecil in? Cecil?
That one probably, I assume.
Vic. Okay.
Unless you want to be particularly in the next one down, Cecil.
I'm good with wherever you put me.
Sweet.
Damn it.
Did that put a spanner in your plan?
It did. That's okay. I'm gonna move to
Why is
here,
Cecil small?
and I'm going to use Marauder's Charge.
Okay.
Or Rush. That's the
Yeah, that one. I know what you mean.
No, you're not.
Oh
No,
god,
I'm
man.
not.
Don't hit me.
Oh, roll me a d20.
No.
Yes. 15, eh? 15, you say?
I don't like the way he said that.
Roll me 1d4.
Wait, what? Ow!
So for 9 rounds, you are a quarter movement speed, so you can move 2.
Okay.
You are
Uh,
slowed for 9 rounds.
Yep. Another question.
Yes.
We had a short rest, so this is a new encounter, yeah?
Yes.
So my action point should be back?
No, you don't get action points on short rest. You get them every second short rest.
Okay.
Also known as a
Then that's it.
milestone. Okay. This broodling is going to move, and he's going to actually scuttle in amongst the legs of the Ankeg, provoking an attack from Tag, but not from Ulkin, so he's going to come up through the Ankeg. So Tag,
How
you're
about
going to get
me?
a up attack. Actually, yeah, you should too. Alright, that's
Doesn't
going
matter.
to hit.
It's it.
I'm
Yep,
not
it
sure
is.
if I targeted the Ankeg or the other one.
It's okay. Thingy killed him.
Okay.
Tag killed him.
Yeah.
Tag it immediately.
And Durga, you are grabbed by this thing in it.
Yeah.
Actually, Leo would have gotten an attack as well, to be honest. That thing was fucked.
What is it to escape again? Reflex?
It is either acrobatics versus reflex or athletics versus fort, whichever one you use is whatever it's against.
Does it look more reflexy of 40?
Roll me a nature check.
Oh, wait. Never mind, I'm gonna do acrobatics. I forgot athletics is strength.
18 versus reflex is enough to escape. You escape the grab.
Can I roll the nature
No.
check? Because that's important information for me also.
Yes. Roll on your turn.
Oh.
There's a minor action you can do.
I
So
have a
you
question.
Drop down at its feet.
How big is it?
It's large. It's maybe 14, 15 foot high. Taller when it rears up, but it's sort of multi-legged, lying, sort of scuttling along the ground, kind of like a giant ant.
So tall enough to crawl on.
Yes. Question mark? Question mark?
Do
I'm
you
gonna
want
try
to
and
wriggle
get-
out of its grip and like mount it?
Yes.
Fair
And
enough.
then stab it in the back. So yeah, I'm gonna try and get on top of it.
Okay,
Because that seems like the safest place right now.
go for it. Roll me a acrobatics check. What's 5 times 125? That's 625, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Yep, that's enough to get onto his back. You are now climbing the top of the Ankeg. Oh, that wasn't you.
Apparently I didn't buy the climbing gear that I was hoping to. Oh well.
Oh, so you're no longer grabbed.
I'm really tempted to use my garrote as reins, but that's not gonna work.
Throwing a wire at someone. Here, take that.
No, reins, as in go take it around his neck to try and control it.
Oh, his reins, right. So I think you said his range.
No.
Alright. So is that
And then
you can do anything else?
yeah, I'm gonna stab it.
Okay, go for it. Oh, you have done 2 move actions this turn. Just so you know. So you need to action point to
Yeah.
make an attack.
Hey, didn't you use your action point already?
Wait, did I use 2 move actions?
So
I
it's
used an
a it's a
escape and
move
a
to escape. It's a move to escape.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, I didn't make that clear. Just go ahead and take an action. That's fine. That was on me.
Just finding out, because there's several types of daggers, because it's drawable, so I just need to pick the right one.
Alrighty. That's a hit. And 6 points of damage. Is there any extra effect on that?
Yeah, poison.
Which poison?
The 6 damage one, and it takes a -4 to its first saving throw.
Okay.
And it stays.
So 6 extra damage on him.
So just direct that thing on him.
Alright. And that'll be your turn. Ulfgar, you're up.
Yep.
All right, I'm gonna move up a little bit. Then I think I might change my standard for a move and get closer to y'all, and use minor to reenact Scald's Aura. So if you're within my little range, which all of you should be, you can use a minor to do a healing surge and get a few extra points as well.
Pretty handy.
It is nice.
All right, that's it.
I'm pretty sure everyone's in range for that. And Tag, you're up.
Yeah.
Sweet. I am going to use a minor action to healing surge. And then I am going to fuck these guys up because I don't like them. Do I have combat advantage because the Durga is mounted on the big thingy? Did that work or no?
Nothing came up.
Oh, I was asked. Okay. Here we go.
Alright. Looks like it didn't hit the ant cake though. Let's go ahead and roll that again. Roll it again. We'll just see if it hits the ant cake. Oh, no.
Excellent.
And you'll get an effect. Roll me a d20.
Good effect, good effect, good effect.
Ah, come on!
Wow!
Nice.
God damn it!
Excellent.
How do you kill it?
I think it shows how he killed it right
Yeah.
there.
How would you like to kill it? Oh, you're miking up, but I can't hear you. It's coming through for anyone else?
Nope.
No.
No. Negative.
In his excitement, his voice leaves, as does the ant king's head. Yeah, fuck
I
this
just want to
computer.
see Durga just still on the head, just going for a ride with it.
Yeah, just sent sailing with the creature's head as it's lopped off the body. As it does, the two broodlings, which you also hit, will also probably explode with your sword burst, leaving just chitinous goo and bug strewn about the room. This room quickly goes quiet, but you can very faintly hear the sound of more things coming from the north. Does not look like that's all to come, and if you stick around, things might get much more hairy. And the head does go with grace and smugness.
I have a question.
Yes.
Can enemies get that result on the critical hit table?
Yes.
The lady we rescued, she asked about her husband. Was she mentioning this room here, or was she mentioning somewhere else?
She was mentioning this cave.
Right. So in other words, it was his husband. Her husband is probably the goo that I was swimming in earlier.
Quite possibly, yes.
Well,
You
these
were-
bugs
you were
are all
inside her
flash
husband.
and no substance. Let's check deeper in the cave.
I don't know who just said that, but I'm with them. Because I did fuck all that fight.
Yeah, we didn't even get a turn.
Yeah.
I did nothing.
Goddamn insta-kill.
People are wanting to explore further. I'm definitely happy to go help fuck shit up.
Yeah.
I'm
Hey,
go-
Durga, I'm gonna use my little Scald's aura if you don't mind,
Yeah.
and go and do a heal on you.
Yeah.
And if you come over here, I'll lay on hands you as well.
So yeah, we can try to find the husband and any treasure that might be in this cave. And then once we get outside, we can see about our reward, of course.
Does sound like there's some more shit heading our way though.
So, you guys get ready to push on forth, yeah?
Yep.
It's not letting me target Durga for some reason to heal him.
Huh. I believe it's because your lay on hands are set to self. Yep, they're set to self, so you need to change them to target for you, so now it'll work.
Sorry. Also, how do I'm trying to set up a remove thingy magic for my AC bonus to Defender Aura, and I can't seem to get it to work.
Have a look. What's it under?
Keeps saying not found, AC effect not found on Orcan. So minor actions,
Put
Defender
a
Aura.
space. Try now.
I tried that earlier, no luck.
I have a question. That town we're going to, is it a rich town or just a normal town? Because that head is going to be a nice trophy for some rich dude that has never gone outside the city.
We'll grab it on the way back.
Yeah.
Ah, okay. So what changed then?
I put a space after the AC because you had
Yeah,
AC
that-
colon no space.
That Ankeg isn't necessarily a Nixia.
Great, thank you.
It'll still, it's still a big thing.
It's not going on my caravan. You can carry it. Stink up the wagon with your Ankeg head.
Turned into a helmet for the giant. Nope, we're not. Try going into the options and see what microphone it's using.
Okay, so as you guys move into the next cave, you can see the area where Elkin cut down the lady, the egg sitting in front, and you can hear the chitness scratching and crawling going throughout the cave. You see nothing ahead.
Not
I'm
even
gonna
with dark
look
vision.
up.
With dark
Yeah.
vision, things are hidden. You can see various shapes, like briefly moving for a second, but then when you focus on it, you can only see rocks or stone. Tag still can't hear you, man.
What if we look up?
Oh, I heard something.
How about now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just had to switch to my cell phone.
Oh, fine. Oh, that's gonna be expensive.
It's on Wi-Fi, so thank fuck. But yeah,
But what if we look up?
If you look up, you can see the same thing. Various things moving around the hall, but nothing concrete. Or moving around the cave, sorry, I should say. But nothing solid, nothing that you focus on and can see for sure.
Okay, so there are
Okay.
things on the ceiling.
Orkan shouts, "Cowardly bugs, come fight!"
Everything appears to be waiting for you to step forth.
I'm gonna go sneak snake again, I think.
Meanwhile, I'm gonna go charging at. So if there's any particular direction I can see shadowy figures, I'm just gonna rush at it, probably making some noise that'll help Durgle sneak, or help everyone that's sneaking.
So, as you get to there, as you pass this imaginary line, there is a shriek, almost like something was waiting for you to step forward. And as you did, whatever was waiting beyond is triggered. And all around the whole room erupts in a flurry of activity. As from the pools, from the roof, and down the wall, bursts forth a large group of ankegs.
Oh. Oh.
Oh. Oh.
No.
Roll initiative.
At least we got Lightning Mage. Yeah, AoE, woo.
Cecil is nowhere to be found. He's already outside this cave.
Are we still using the old hero
Are you
point
kidding
system?
me?
D6
No,
is
I'm
yes.
joking. I'm joking.
No. I'm just my initiative.
Oh, 4. Ouch. Are you doing up your initiative, Elgin?
I am. So 17.
No, that's 20.
Hey?
2 and 5?
Oh,
So
that's
13?
right. Yeah, 13 plus 15 plus, yes, 20. I'm so good at counting.
Can I use my hero points to up my initiative?
Yeah, that's what Elgin just did.
All right, I'm gonna use all 3.
Actually, I'm going to do the same.
Okay,
25.
nice. That'll put you second. Well, actually, that'll put you first because you'll win. So let me just put you up one. So you get 5.
Oh.
Ouch.
I'm gonna use a hero point too for initiative.
Okay. God damn, Hengilian, that's rough. Look at that. He rolls 1d6 and gets more than you. Ah, the worst.
Durga, I kind of.
Yeah, I'll do the same.
Now,
What?
I kind of hate you right now.
Just
I'm
using
gonna
a
be-
point of ale. I love it.
I'm gonna be dead before I get a chance to do anything.
That's what I'm trying to stop.
Alright, some good initiative now. Okay, starting with Durga. Durga, you're up.
I'm gonna crossbow bolt the Ankeg too. Because I would really like that thing not doing as much.
Do it. Oh, good start. Alright, no effect.
2 hero points.
You can use
Because
hero
fuck
points
that
on
shit.
it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Actually, should I?
No.
I wouldn't.
Nah.
I would save them for when you got an encounter or a daily you really don't want to miss.
Yeah, true.
You probably couldn't even get the one, or yeah, you might be able to, but it's still kind of a waste.
Did we get our action points back, by the way?
Sorry, what was that?
Did we get our action points back?
No, you haven't taken a second short rest yet.
Haven't we?
Technically you should have. So yes, let me just do.
I think it's just based on encounters, not rests.
No, it's when you take your second short rest, you get a milestone. So you should have a second action point. Which, go ahead and untick it if you haven't.
Sweet.
Woo.
Because if I do that now, it's going to wipe initiatives. That'll be very annoying.
Yeah. What else?
No,
can I
no,
do
go
this
ahead and do it.
turn? Yeah, I think that's it. All I can do this turn.
Alright, Ulfgar, you're up. As you just see a swarm
Alright.
of these creatures descend upon the party that stepped forth.
All right, I'm going to move up a bit, do my Scald's Aura, then go ahead and change in my standard action for the Dirge of the Damned, which I'll read here in a second.
Okay.
Okay, so Dirge of the Damned, everyone in my aura field gets a +2 power bonus to damage rolls, or +4 power bonus to damage rolls against bloodied enemies.
Nice.
So do you want me to go in to apply that to the folks that are here within the aura?
So what's the effect you've got?
So the Scald's Aura is a Aura 5, and this is adding +2 power bonus to damage rolls, or +4 to bloodied enemies for the damage rolls.
Okay, so that effect is wrong, but I'll get you to put that on everyone in a second. Let me just sort it out.
Okay.
But if that's all you're going to do for your turn as well, just tick next and I'll sort these out.
Okay, that works.
Okay, can I just move 3 squares and then use the charge action with my remaining movement? I know you normally can't split movement, but
The charge action is a standard action, not a movement, so yes.
yep. And okay, so first I'll move there to sort of get the right bearing. Then I'm going to basically go forward to there as part of a goring charge, and I'm going to charge the Ankheg.
Okay.
Oh, and as a minor action, sorry, before I do this, I'm activating Defender Aura. Okay, so I should still be in Ulfgar's Aura, correct?
Yeah, that looks right.
Yeah, it looks, yeah.
So I get an extra 2 damage.
You should automatically do it in a second. So target everyone that's within your aura.
All right. I think it's actually everyone but Tag, I believe. I can't tell. I think Cecil might be a little too far away.
What is it, 5?
Yeah, I can't see these squares. I'm about blind, so.
Yeah, I'm in it.
So what's the range? 5, is it? Or
Yeah,
10?
5.
Okay.
All right, got everybody targeted.
Okay. So click the first effect on that Dirge of the Damned.
There we go.
All right. Okay, so I'll attack with the goring chip.
Now, when people move out, it's going to be up to you to do it, but just drag the second one onto them individually. And you can drag the other one onto
Okay.
them individually when they come in. You can set up an
Okay.
aura around you if you want it to keep track. It'll be there. Everyone within that.
Awesome. Thank you.
No worries. And now that'll give 2 damage or 4 if they're bloody. There we go.
Okay, and so that Ankheg is knocked prone, which actually is knocking them prone. Is that part of a charge? Normal charge, is it?
Nope.
Most
That'll be
classes
yours.
have something like it.
No, it's
'Cause-
the Minotaur Goring charge
Yeah.
ability.
Yeah, I'm just not saying because I've got a prone effect, but I'm not seeing where it says that in the description. You charge and make the following attack. The increased bonus hit. Oh, yep. It's under
Yep,
hit.
that's
Yep.
it.
So yes, it does knock the target prone. Okay.
Okay, the Ankheg, this large one, he's sort of coming down the wall. He's going to come at.
He's blood.
Sorry, he's going to stand up. Then he's not going to move at all. So you knock him off the wall and onto prone, and he scuttles standing. And he's going to try and grab you, much in the same way that he grabbed old mate before. Durga. He deals 6 points of damage, bloodying you and grabbing you, lifting you up into his claw, in which he tries to gnaw off your head and scuttle away. He hits, dealing 5 points of damage and scuttling 2 squares. So this is a shift. Oh shit, and ongoing 5 from that gnaw. I'm sorry.
Dang.
So he shifts to here, pulling you with him as you feel him digesting you with the mandible bite, and he's the jaw crunch, 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 num, num, num. The broodling here. Gonna move down. Gonna double move right next to Hengilian. So here's going to double move the same down to here. This one's going to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He's going to get an attack. He's going to try and claw at you.
Since they're moving into my attack space, do I get an attack of opportunity on them?
No, not if you're moving into it unless you have something that gives that to you. It's only if they leave a square that you threaten. This
Oh,
one's going to attack.
like that one just did?
No, so he came down and across.
Okay.
He hit. Dealing 4 points of damage. And it is Leo's turn. The swarm is strong.
Cool.
Did you just Zerg rush us?
Yes, they are Zerg rushing.
Sweet. I guess I'm gonna move up and start helping people.
Okay.
Actually,
Random question. If you knock someone prone, they lose their grab, right?
No. Only if you move them.
Ah.
I would get combat advantage from here, yeah?
Absolutely. Good thing too.
Yep.
And you kill that one, smashing it, and all of the others shriek. And things happen.
No?
They all move closer. 1, 2. These are all shifts, by the way.
I'm just looking at all the broodlings before Hengilian.
I'm just cackling madly to myself.
I have a question.
Yes, I have an answer.
Twin Strike says I can target one or two creatures. It's shifted close to me. Can I hit
Absolutely.
that one with the
Yeah,
other
within
one?
range.
Alright, cool. That's a bad hit. Because it's not a hit. Yeah, I'm not gonna hero point that. Alright, that's it. Oh wait, man, fuck it. I'll heroic after that.
Okay, that's
15 should
4,
hit.
yeah?
Yep.
Okay. It hits. And it goes down, and they all move closer. Brr, brr, brr.
It would just be love. I forgot which class I looked at that has it, but one of them had something that triggered opportunity attacks even on shifts.
I think it's fighters, their combat challenge.
I think
Yeah,
it
I think
actually
so.
was gold.
Minor action.
Ooh, so
Holy
it's
shit.
great.
Oh dear. No effect.
Yeah, that's it. Okay.
Okay. Cecil. You're up.
All right. Well, I had a plan, but then everything moved like a million different places.
It's not my fault. It's my fault. I'm sorry.
It feels very swarmy though. You kill something and everything just continues to fucking overwhelm you.
Yeah, I mean, makes sense.
If only it wasn't a shift.
Yeah. Yeah, just kill one thing and everything else dies as you hack it down.
Well, I mean, someone's going to get hit with some of these powers, and I'm real sorry about that, but you left me no choice but to blow one of you up. I'm just trying to decide who.
I'm full health. Go for it.
Yeah, Hengalian. Pick Hengalian.
He's also like a
Yeah.
tanky character, so it might help.
I got 22.
Yeah, it was
AC,
between
so-
Hengelian and Leo, so if Hengelian's offering then.
Like, Hengalian is a good target for the tornado thing you used on the...
Yeah, I was going to do that when there's like 3 or 4 people around Hengelian, but actually that's still really good.
I still have 3 or 4 people around me.
But I want to kill the minions because I'm better at doing that, and you guys can use your actual stuff on. Well, I don't know.
Do what your heart tells you.
Okay, I'm not going to move that. I'm going back here, or wherever I was, and then I'll target everyone around Hengelian.
And how big of a burst?
It's only a burst 1, and it doesn't even target Hengelian. So
Ooh, a crit. Nice.
Ooh.
oh, guess who's flying in the air in this little tiny cave? It's me.
No extra effect.
Oh shoot, that was the wrong power. Sorry, that was Thundering Roar instead of Howling Tempest.
That's right. The attack roll shouldn't make a difference because you should have the same attack bonus. Just roll the damage on the other.
Okay, so I missed 2 of the 3. Can
And you
I
crit the other one.
use hero points? I've got some of those, I think.
Yeah, absolutely. Just choose which one you want to use a hero point on for each dice you roll and tell me.
Let's use 1 hero point on the broodling I missed.
Okay. So roll a d6. Are you happy with that?
That'd be 14.
I'll tell you if it hits or misses once you've decided. If you want to use more points, you can.
I'll use 1 more point.
Okay. That'll definitely hit. The other one would have hit too.
Okay, so that was this one. And I'll roll the damage.
Boom, both did. And as they both move, everything moves closer.
And I make an aura or a
So they just
Whatever.
moved into Sedora, didn't they?
yeah, but it's only at the start of their turn. So
Oh, well, that still worked.
how do I make a box again?
Right click, and then up left pointers, up left square. All right.
Okay, so that's gonna be at the start of my turn, or at the start of its turn, creatures in the zone take thunder damage equal to my charisma,
Sweet.
and then I'm gonna move back here as a move action.
All right. That's your turn. All right. This Ankeg's going to shift one square over and try to grab Leo. It's gonna hit.
Please no.
Dealing 7 points of damage, and you'll grab.
I'm too young to
Picks
die.
you up. Then he's going to try to eat you. And he does.
No.
These rolls.
Dealing 7 points of damage and shifting 2 squares. He's going to shift to here, taking you with him. Right there. Tag, yep.
Okie dokie. With my Aegis of Assault, like I can move, like teleport up to something. Does that count as movement? Because I'm kind of hiding in this cave right now, and I want to get out of it so I can see what's going on before I teleport. So is that 2 types of movement or just 1?
Like, do you mean a move action?
Yeah.
I believe Aegis of Assault triggers when you've marked something, right? And that mark hits something else, and hits something else. You get to teleport up to it.
Okay, cool.
So that's not movement, but it's something that's triggered on someone else's turn. So like, say you marked the Ankeg, and then he attacks Ulfgar, you can then teleport to the Ankeg and beat him up.
Okay, cool. So I'm marking the far Ankeg, which is...
I think your mark is only range 2.
Oh, well, crap that. Then I'm super not useful because I have no range, so I will just go there, and that's the best I can do.
Okay. You're in range to mark the closest Ankeg now if you want to.
Yes.
Okay, go ahead and do that.
You're useful, buddy.
Full of uses. Sweet. So here's Mark. And that'll be your turn, I guess, if you've got no ranged attacks. You can charge from there as well. Just remember, charge is a thing that's a standard action. So it doesn't. You don't have to do it as a move action. You get charged 2 squares and you get to attack something at the end of it. But that ends your turn. And you've got nothing else to use.
Sorry, hitting the wrong button. So could I charge it? I'm not.
Yeah. So charge is a standard action. So you basically get free 2 movement. But it ends your turn and you can only do a melee basic attack or similar ability. Something else that says you can use this in the place of a basic attack. But yeah, you get to make a melee basic at the end of a charge. So it's kind of like closing the distance, which you can do to the Ankeg, because you can consider that you ended there and you're 2 squares.
No, I don't trust my melee without my magic enough, so I'm actually just... I'm good.
It should be pretty similar. What's your bonus?
I don't know. Like, does it mean like at will? Because I would do a sword burst, but
Does your at wills? Does any one of them say it can be used as a melee basic attack?
Sword burst doesn't. Green flame blade doesn't either. Nah, you'd have to do a melee basic.
Yeah, I'm gonna pass.
Alright, that's fair enough. So the Ankeg Broodling's going to attack old Hingillion with combat advantage.
Dead.
No, he's not. He's dead. Just the thunder explodes as the same one. Broodling 4. He doesn't start his turn in it, so he's not dead.
Don't they shift?
Yeah, you're right. Where's number 4? I can't find him. He's not even on the map. He's not. So he's going to be back here. Now they're all going to shift. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Haha. This one's going to move up.
Smart little
what's
buggers.
in there?
Whenever 3, 2, 11 shift, I should get opportunity attacks against them due to Vengeful Guardian.
2 is shifting and taking you with him.
However, he's subject. He should be subject to my Defender Aura though, and he shifts. Oh, yeah, and he shifts. So that should count, shouldn't it?
What's the ability that does it?
Vengeful Guardian. An enemy subject to your Defender Aura either shifts or makes an attack that targets an ally. Also, do you only get one opportunity attack or do you get unlimited?
You get 1 per turn. So you'll get 1 of those creatures to hit. But because this is all still happening on the same turn. So yeah, feel free to take an attack then against the Ankig.
Okay, I'll take it against the one that's trying to eat me.
Yep, it's a good one to do it at.
Yeah.
So I get an extra 1d8 damage, and I take an opportunity attack.
Nice. That's pretty punishing.
Yeah, mauls are good.
Yeah. Oh, I just mean like the extra 1d8 and doing it when things shift.
Oh, yeah. The
Very nice. Alright, so this guy's going to move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And he's going to double move and he's going to go for tag. But he double move. This one here is going to scuttle along the wall, provoking an attack from Durga, but trying to get behind him. So Durga take an opportunity attack at Broodling 3.
When did the first one get opportunity attack?
From Leo, yes, you're right.
Do it, Leo.
Wait, which one?
Broodling
The
4.
one in front of tag.
That'll hit. So 4 will go.
Oh, I hadn't on
hang on,
target
yeah.
thing.
Go ahead and make
whoops.
another
Same
attack,
here.
because that first one missed. Just make another attack on 3 only.
But yeah, the 3-1 hit.
Yeah, but you rolled
I
a
just
2 on
took-
the first attack as well. Okay, so 4's dead. Just roll another
didn't
attack on
have-
3.
How weird, I didn't have the Ankeg targeted though.
You did, it removed it because it missed.
God damn it.
We'll call it a miss.
You
So
tried.
he's going to come around, and with combat advantage, he's going to punch you in the eyes.
Rude.
He's going to hit. And he deals 6 points of damage, nothing special. This one is going to move up to here. He's going to provoke from Leo.
Okie dokie. Oh, well, not that it matters.
It's going to kill him. Ooh, roll a d20 as well. See if you get some bonus. There you go. You get combat advantage against
Sweet.
all enemies till the end of your next turn.
Yay.
That's gonna be fun.
Alright, Hengilian, your turn.
Oh, I'm sorry, what? I was asleep. I'm gonna move, and on Brooding 11, I'm going to cast Stolen Life on him.
Oh, you hack it down.
All right, and so I do damage with that.
He's dead.
And now I am going to target Alkan, and I get to heal him. Any ally
Okay.
within 5 squares.
What kind of paladin are you?
A good one.
Best guy.
And then I'm going to spend an action point. How do I do an action point?
Just click the little action point on your free actions. Click the tick it off next to it.
Oh, okay. And then I'm going to turn to the Ankeg and cast On Pain of Death.
Okay. Didn't you already use that last combat?
Does it not come back with a short rest?
It's daily, so you guys haven't taken an extended rest yet.
It's a standard action.
Yeah, but it's a daily. So
Is it black?
It's or grey,
Is
yeah.
it grey coloured?
Okay.
So the action is just it's cast time, but the grey means it comes back on an extended rest.
Okay, never mind. So I will just go ahead and cast Divine Challenge on it.
Okay. So I'll give you your action point back because you don't need to do that for your minor.
I was still going to attack him again.
Oh, okay. All right, never mind then. Look at me trying to be all nice and stuff.
So
Trying to make you stop hitting my thing.
it either has to stop grappling Orkan or take extra damage.
Kinda, yeah.
Will I have
Nice.
combat advantage on this?
No, because there's nothing that's granting you combat advantage. Oh wait, which one? The Broodling? Yeah, no, you will get it.
I wasn't going for the Broodling. I was going for Ankeg. I was going for the big fucker.
Also, marks supersede one another, so two things can't be marked by two different people, or one
Yeah.
thing can't be marked by two different people.
Would
So he's
Would
marked
you-
2, which is fine, and he's going for 2, which you will have advantage from Durga. So both Ankegs are marked by 2 different people. Good hit. Nice damage.
And I have my turn.
Alright. This Broodling, he is going to leap straight at you. Does this zone hurt him if he moves into it?
No, only if he starts his turn.
Okay. So he's going to leap straight in. He's going to claw at Hengilian.
And I'm guessing I don't get an attack of opportunity for him entering my space.
No. But he does crit you.
Fuck.
No extra effect. But they have a cool crit effect. So, because he's a minion, he does fixed damage. But if he makes a critical hit against the target, each creature adjacent to it takes 3 acid damage.
Does that include the Ankegs?
It will include the large Ankeg, yes. But you're going to find out that they're resistant to acid damage. Oh, the 6 isn't though. Broodlings die.
Good job, Dickard.
Okay, I'm fine with that.
Yeah, that was a cool crit effect.
And do I have to make a save?
That wasn't the crit
Or
effect.
is it
That was just the
nothing?
creature. You don't need to make a save. It's fine. It's just fixed damage. It's not ongoing. And this Broodling is going to shimmy on down through the legs here. Oh shit! And provoke an opportunity attack from Hengilian and Alkan.
Although I've already used one, haven't I?
Turn, not round, so you can use it.
Oh, sweet.
So 1 immediate action or reaction per round, but 1 opportunity attack per turn. So like sneak attack from 5th edition, basically. Every different turn you can do another one.
Oh, so I can use attack finesse on every opportunity attack.
Is that every attack?
It's every turn.
Yeah, then yep.
Holy shit.
And to use one of my other abilities, it has to specifically say you can use it, doesn't it?
Yes.
Are you sure that those are in the right order? Usually, sneak attack is you can only do it once on your turn until the start of your next turn.
I was referring to 5th edition sneak attack, where you can do it once per turn on every turn.
It pretty much sounds like Attack Finesse got a rename.
It wasn't at the ant keg.
Whoops, sorry, I targeted the wrong creature.
That's right. I'll put it back on. And
12.
you can drop that. 23 is going to be enough to hit 12, so he'll die. So he goes down. And it is Durga's turn.
If I move away from this Brutling, he's going to have an opportunity attack, right?
Correct.
However, he
So-
will have combat disadvantage on it because you're within my aura.
But I think I'm just going to stab him.
It's a miss.
I'm going to use a hero point.
Okay. Make sure you tick it off. And
That's probably not enough.
Yeah, it is. Done. And it goes down. And the others are going to shift. This one to here. This one down one, along with Elgin.
And so
And-
that's another opportunity attack.
No, shift.
Yeah, but Elgin will get it from his aura.
All right.
That aura sure is handy.
It's pretty sweet, I've got to say.
It's just moving around with you, and it's more, and you're just hacking at it. Fucking stop taking me places!
Oh no!
Oops.
Speaking of which, I'm at the high ground compared to the Ankek, right?
Yes. It's an elevation of 5 feet. So it's like nothing to the Ankeg, but I don't know if it matters to you.
But still, it's going to be easier to jump on it again.
Yeah, if you want to get on its back, yep.
Did the other Ankeg move?
Down? No, he didn't. Just the Broodling.
Okay.
So do I get any bonuses from high ground?
Roll
On the
acrobatic. DC might be different. It's still enough. You jump onto his back.
On Akan's attack of opportunity, since it moved to where we're flanking it, wouldn't he have gotten combat advantage on that?
He's not in any place to be gaining flanking. He's in its mouth.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
I mean, if it's
Does that mean that,
inside its
hey,
mouth,
does that mean if somebody gets it near its backside, I get combat advantage?
No, I'm saying you're not threatening it from its mouth in terms of combat advantage.
Even though
and
it's
I'm
got
gonna
more
use
payments than the other
a.
one.
Yeah, I'm going to use an action point and stab it again.
Okay.
This time with the poison dagger.
Ooh, is that gonna hit? Yes.
All right.
I'm pretty sure it's still
to target
dazed,
that.
right? Like you dazed it before and it hasn't had.
No, I missed with my crossbow.
Oh, okay.
The first encounter, the one that got decapitated, that one was dazed. Alright, roll damage.
+6 to that.
For the poison, yeah.
Yeah, and
He is
dazed.
very much bloodied.
And -4 to its first save on that.
Okay. Is it -4 or minus a d4?
Good question. Let me check.
But yeah, that'll be your turn. Ulfgar, you're up.
All right, I'll use my minor to use my little heal from Scald's Aura on Ukan.
Okay. Okay, just -4.
All right, and then I'm going to take a swing at the big Ankeg next to me. That's pretty badly wounded.
And you will have combat advantage from Durga and from Hingilian. Nice hit. Actually, you would have had it from Dazed as well. Sweet. And this thing looks pretty close to death. It's sort of tumbling around with this beast on his, or this person on his back, and this person in his mouth, this giant minotaur. It barely can stand up.
All right, I'm going to use my lesser ringing weapon on it because it is an encounter, so that's 5 thunder to it as well.
Okay. Still close, not quite enough to bring it down.
All right, I might action point it and just go ahead and try to off this thing.
Okay. Do it. That'll be enough to hit. And that brings it down.
Nice.
Yay.
And with a final shove, it drops Oaken to the square there, and Durga into that square as it collapses dead to the ground in front of you all. Oaken, you're up.
Yay, I did something.
All right, I'm going
Killing
to.
blow.
I can. Grabbed doesn't actually do anything, does it? Not that I should be grabbed anymore. It
No,
doesn't
I
like
removed it, but it doesn't have any effect.
Okay. I guess I'll claw myself out of the way of the dead thing's mouth and immediately charge the other one.
Okay.
And I'll attempt to batter it down. So
Are you going to attack its mouth?
Are
you going to go for its mouth?
I'm going to try and knock it down, and then we'll see what happens with the mouth.
Do it.
It does seem to be your style. Just get right on in there.
Yeah.
God
Ooh,
damn
you
it.
missed.
So
Oh,
close.
15's
However-
a miss.
Because you moved down to make your 2 squares as well, you provoke an opportunity attack. Because you had to move through a threatened square to charge him.
Really? Because where what? I was there.
Pass me.
You were there. You
Uh,
every square has to bring you closer to him. So you can't go
Right.
down and around. You've got to either move away and charge, or do what you did but provoke an attack.
okay. So I can use the move action to go like say there, then charge though, right?
You just then that's your move action.
Yep. That's fine. So
Sweet.
I would have done that instead.
Alrighty.
And I think that's about all I can do.
I'm pretty sure your turn ends after you charge, anyways.
Yeah, you're right. And make your save for the damage ongoing.
Yeah. Did that actually apply? I didn't see whether it actually affected me or not.
Yeah, it does at the start of your turn. Damage 5 to Oaken, status moderate. That one. Easy save. GG easy. Alright, Leo, you're up.
All right. And I still have combat advantage from that crit.
Son of a bitch.
Tasty, good time. As a minor action, I'm going to Nope, not yet.
Gonna miss is
Okay.
what you're gonna do.
Nah, son.
That'll be enough. Nice. 12 damage.
Son of a bitch.
Another hero point.
I'm out. I'm
okay.
tapped. But as a minor action. Oh my god.
Good stuff. Oh yes, roll me a d20. Self-decapitation, please. Oh, your weapon
Wow.
/ implement breaks.
Cool.
Yeah.
That's
Your sword
that's-
handle breaks. You'll be fixed on a short rest.
Can I still be considered dual wielding by holding a broken weapon in my offhand?
It'll just be a D4 instead of its normal damage dice.
That's fine.
It'll be an improvised weapon.
Yo, you should pick up that Ankeg pincer, the one that's dead.
I'd just use that. Yeah, I would. If I'm grabbing right now. So I'm gonna actually put.
I've changed the damage dice as well, so just do everything as normal.
Okay.
That's a hit.
This is my main hand, so it should do full damage.
How many bastards does he have?
What? 2. They're one-handed, and since I have 2 weapon fighting, I can the specialization I can use it in my offhand. Yep.
Okay, so roll a D8 instead, and I'll adjust the damage.
All right.
Just roll a D8 by itself.
D8. It's a D10, my man.
That one. The D whatever it is. If you roll a 1, I'm gonna laugh.
I rolled a 3.
It didn't
Wait,
come
did
up.
not show up?
Didn't show up.
Well, I'll roll again. Of course. Of fucking course.
Brilliant. You're the best.
Worst hit ever
around.
at Durga.
This is the 4 damage.
Yep.
All right. Whatever. Fucking Alan Cakes. I hate you so much.
This one seems to be taking a fair beating as well. Cecil, you're up.
I had a bunch of cool stuff planned, but then you guys went and killed everything, so I'm just going to lightning strike at this Ankeg.
Okay. Hey, you got a minion
There's
check
one
on it.
more.
Ooh, miss.
Womp womp.
Did
I
I want to
mean,
hero point him? Did I got any left?
I do have an action point. I can spend that.
Man, I think you guys are all tapped. You've used the shit out of your hero points.
Also, I'm still flying and looking really cool, everyone, just so you know.
That's a hit.
It's a good deal.
Dealing 8 points of damage and checking the Broodling. Oh no, you're going to do it on him as well?
I'm gonna do.
Oh yeah, no, that's
it's
right.
kind
Yep,
of
no,
complicated.
I've got it. The Storm one to him and the bounce to the other thing.
Yeah, basically, I can make the main bolt stronger, or I can make the bounce stronger. One of those two. So,
Gotcha.
and then, is there anything that people need to do? Does anyone need to shift?
Everyone's pretty much ready to dogpile on this guy now.
Yeah. So just move my aura, like here.
Okay.
Is that going to mess me up if I move there?
Nope. Unless you
Okay.
start your turn there, and then it will mess you up.
So first he's going to chew on the Yankee. Right, chew on the Leo.
Okay, you get -2 attack to that, and I get an opportunity attack.
Alright, -2 is 15 going to
That's
hit.
gonna miss.
He's got a -2 from me as well.
Alright.
That's gonna
No.
miss.
It's should only be 1. Creatures that are
Watch that
marked
stack.
are immune from Leo. From Oaken's one.
Ah, okay.
But his -2 will be that. So one of them will work, which will be enough to make him miss.
God damn it.
Yeah. Oh. Oh, hang on. Why'd that go twice? Oh no, the mark was already there. Mark -2. He hit. 17 hit you with a mark -2. So he does hit you and does deal 9 damage.
Oh yeah, shit.
So he hits you and then he's going to shift straight upwards 1, which will then provoke Oaken's attack.
I already got one from him attacking Leo, which I missed.
Ah, okay, then yep. And
And
he's
I get
going to do.
one.
Go ahead.
I get to, since he attacks somebody else, I immediately move, can teleport within 10 squares of him, and can melee basic.
Nice. Do that.
That is a neat thing, Matt. What's that one called? Because I know Tribro has it too.
Aegis of Assault. All right, so you miss, but it does take you out of the acid spray that he breathes out of the others over the others.
Doesn't
That's
he
good for
have
me.
Leon in his mouth?
Yeah, it's gonna count in the mouth because it's acid spray from his mouth.
You should consider
weird.
taking combat something intelligence to buff your merely basic attack as your second level feat.
Man,
Me?
those are some garbage rolls. Holy shit.
Yep. Tag.
So his acid sprays all over Leo, blocking that spray going onto Uthgar and Orkin, but not even getting through Leo's shitty armor. It's the most impotent little premature ejaculation I've ever fucking seen. And he does nothing.
Oh boy.
Who was the mark from? Hengilian, right?
I'm sorry?
Oh no,
For
the mark.
me.
Mark was Orkan. It should have worked then. It shouldn't have had a
Well,
-2 on all of those.
I don't have a mark ability.
I didn't
It's
mark
my
this
mark.
one yet.
The
So the-
Aegis of Assault.
Attack -2.
The attack
Shouldn't be
-2 was from my defender aura.
Okay, we're gonna need to fiddle with that because that's fucking it up. Because he's immune to that, whilst he's being, because he's already got the -2 from the mark, and then he's getting the -2 again from you, whereas your thing doesn't affect when things are affected by a mark. Because
Right,
it's not meant to stack with the mark. It is a mark, like you have the mark aura. Marked enemies are not subject to the aura.
Okay, gotcha.
So let me just see. I don't think this will still hit. No, it'll still miss Leo. Yeah, 14 will
Yep.
still miss.
Still
So that's
cool.
fine. But yeah, just so it's double eating the mark. So we need to fiddle with that. And Eggkeg. So that's going to be all of his turn. Tag, you're up. It's lucky you
Sweet.
moved out of it because otherwise he would have been hitting all of those without the mark -2.
Excellent. Gonna try something a little bit different this time with the green flame blade.
And you bloody it.
Cool. And do I get any damage from the Aegis, or is that?
No, so you can remark it with your Aegis though. So you need to
Yeah.
do that as a minor. But no extra damage. That stuff comes from when he attacks someone else.
Cool. And we have action points again?
Yeah, if you haven't used it already, yep.
Nah,
We
I think
blank this-
if you use one before, we need a second. We need another short rest.
I thought he decided to give us back one if we used it in the
Yeah.
first combat.
Yeah, I did.
Oh, okay. I didn't realize that.
So I'm gonna do that and green flame blade him again
Alrighty.
and miss.
Okay.
Wait, is that with combat advantage?
Good
Oh shit.
point.
Yep.
That 2 will be enough. You'll do it. You'll hit.
Sweet.
Man, that +4 damage from bloodied, super nice. Okay, is that your turn?
That is my turn.
Alright, Hengilian, you're up.
All right. Let me see here. Okay. I'm right next to him, right?
Oh yeah, Aegis is not a reapply one. Sorry, what was that, Angeli?
I'm looking at my Dragon Fear ability, but
Yep.
I'm having trouble understanding what it does because
It fears dragons.
I am a dragon. It just says it gives me +2 to strength versus will.
Yep. So you roll that attack versus will, and then if it succeeds, instead of doing damage, he gets a penalty to his attack roll and grants combat advantage. So it's a debuff instead of a damage, but it's a close burst debuff.
Yep, I'm gonna do that as my minor action.
Okay. Easy hit.
Nice.
And then I'm going to cast Holy Strike against him.
Okay.
A bit more paladin-y than the steal life thing you did earlier.
I think you can use Holy Strike as a melee basic attack also.
Yeah, I can. That's what I did.
Okay.
But it missed, so...
I'd suggest using your second action because this combat's going to be over soon.
Okay, yeah, I'll go ahead and use my second action point.
Okay.
And then I'm going to do another Holy Strike.
Good hit.
Nice.
So it's pretty much Leo that just gets 2 shots and doesn't hit.
Yeah,
Just Leo. The worst of the
Yeah.
worst.
it's true.
Yeah, Dice and Leo don't tend to agree much.
No, they don't.
Bugs and Leo don't seem to agree much.
Nothing in me agrees with anything.
Let me check something on that Holy Strike really quick.
Yeah, you should have that 2 damage on. I'll put it on. I was just reading it as well. So you're supposed to just click that damage before you roll. But that's alright. That's your turn. And Durga, you're up.
I think I'm just going to step him in the ass.
Alright.
I get combat advantage from here, right?
Yes,
Yep.
absolutely.
Okay.
Pretty much anywhere you stand will give you combat advantage.
Oh, I should have had combat advantage too, I guess.
Yep.
Yep.
Would the +2 have changed his first hit?
Quite possibly. Yep. Yeah.
Nice
Some-
hit.
It's amazing how we've only got 1 range. And that's an easy hit, Durga.
Forgot if I used sneak attack and assassin strike this fight.
You used the 2d6 and the d10 already. I know that much.
Okay.
So remember, tick them off, guys. Tick off the encounters when you use them.
Come on.
Not quite down yet.
Close.
And that's your turn.
Yep.
Ulfka. Come on, killing blow. Better finish this.
Nice.
Oh wow.
That's the way to do it. I don't think
one
there's a
hell of a
way you
killing
can
blow.
you can not killing blow him. So how would you like to kill him?
I would like to take my long sword and run it up through, I'm assuming what's equivalent to like a thorax, and just sort of split him down the bottom, or from the bottom up.
All right. And freeing Leo in the same way, just slice it
run
open.
him through too.
Harsh.
Also, you may take an extra standard action this turn, if you'd like.
I piss on him.
Against Leo.
So you split it in 2. Leo drops out of its maw as well. The 2 sides of it fall to either side of Leo and your sword, and this chamber falls silent.
Well,
We
that was
did
a
it.
pleasant fight.
Now, because we're about 20 minutes over, I'm going to wrap up the little bit of exploration that there would be just by running through it. You guys, you win the dungeon. In the next chamber, you find where they've piled up all of the inedible parts of people that these monsters have taken. Travelers that come looking nearby, people that stray too far from the road, and you find a decent chunk of cash and some items. Let me just chuck you guys some experience as well. Everyone gets 279 experience. Should now be at 704 out of 1,000. And as monies, you find about 1,400 gold pieces.
Oh, wow.
Damn.
2,800 silver pieces. Yes, you can convert those freely. It's up to you.
Shit.
That's 4.
That's
gold?
40 more gold each. It's 10
Alright, I
silver.
can't remember.
Yeah.
Yeah, I couldn't remember the conversion rate there.
Yeah,
And
it's
you
like
find some
metric.
item. Yeah, not metric.
Dibs on any swords, especially if they're magic.
You find. Let me get my parcel out.
Where do we see this sheet again?
At the
Click the eye and the 3 people in the top right.
Okay, I see it.
So you find mostly just general knickknacks in amongst this pile of bodies. But it looks like an adventurer was caught here trying to maybe free someone or claim whatever treasures lay beyond these ankegs, and was unable to, let's just say. And you find the following. That parcel in chat, you should be able to click on and read.
Ooh, that weapon.
Can I take the adamantine plating?
Probably.
You have to get a living contract to use it. It's probably just worth gold.
Yeah.
That blade is really
Right.
nice, though.
Too bad I'm not a Warforged paladin.
Too bad you're not.
Oh, sorry, that acidic weapon. Sorry, I was supposed to say what type of weapon it is.
light blade.
Yeah.
Ah,
Longsword.
Woohoo!
I was hoping rapier, but oh well.
Longsword 1d8? I can't remember. Hang on. Don't take the
Think
item.
so.
Let me just build it properly.
I think it's a D12.
A D27, yes?
D100?
No, 2D100.
I think Durga should take the acid.
Probably. I
feel
like how
he could
someone
cover
already
this.
snatched the knife. Longsword, I mean.
That would
No,
be
I think he
bad.
took it out to upgrade it.
Oh.
Oh.
But yes, I'm going to.
I think
Oh,
we should
yeah.
give the acid to someone who doesn't have a ranged attack.
I was figuring he could just pop in and assassinate someone with it by smashing it on the back of their head.
It is level 11. Dang.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
2d10 acid damage. No splash attack, but that's really good.
There you go.
Yeah,
So that
2d10
should now
and 5
be
damage.
an acidic longsword +1. Should be 1d8 versatile long blade. A heavy blade. And
That's a real nice one.
adamantine. Ah, sorry. That adamantine plate is a fucking Warforged plate. I shouldn't have done that. I'm sorry. I didn't notice it.
It's fine. I was just like, oh, we can sell this.
It's an incredible item if you can use it.
Oh wait, it's heavy blade, right?
Well,
The
the idea
longsword.
was that it was someone that was killed here and eaten, and Warforged doesn't really get eaten by ants. Or Anki.
No, we just see him very annoyed on top
Yeah.
of like with a fuck ton of stuff on top of him.
No arms, no legs, just looking pissed.
Yeah.
Don't take my sword. Don't take my armor. What are you doing?
Come
Don't
back here.
take my body.
We just leave
So-
the head on a pedestal.
What I see is chain.
+6.
So is everyone cool if I have that longsword?
I don't want to use it.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Yeah, it's fine.
Like, if it was a light, not a heavy, I would have used it, but fuck it.
Yeah, because with being the sword mage, I get like sword bonuses and stuff, I think.
What's
There you
the resistance from that armor?
It's +5 to something.
It will
The
be acid.
resist is
It's acid.
Didn't
It
do the
says
last
one of the
signature very good.
following.
So the idea was this guy was
Oh,
someone
he
who
created
came
it for
prepared.
acid, okay.
just not prepared enough.
Cecil, do you want the armor?
Oh, I can't wear that. That's far too heavy for me.
Who else uses chainmail?
I have no idea if rogues do.
Also, check the power of that armor because it varies.
Oh, unless you change it. Okay. This armor does give you -2 to speed though, so just be careful. That
Yeah,
will make
fuck
you
that.
really slow.
Yeah, I'm already wearing a type of chainmail.
Oh, sorry, that should be +1, not 2. +1. I was looking at plate for 2.
Okay. Well, I mean, Uthgar, if you can use this armor, I mean, it beats selling it. This is
Only
me,
if
the
everyone's-
player. This is me, the player, speaking, not Cecil. Cecil's all for selling this armor.
Yeah, it's up to you guys. Whatever you want.
Yeah,
I'm fine with anything.
Ulfgar should take it.
So who's taking the longsword?
I am.
Tag.
Tag, yeah.
Who's taking the alchemist acid?
Probably Durga.
Yeah, Durga would use the best.
And who's taking the chainmail?
That would be Ulfgar.
Oh, and just a random thing. Would there happen to be any just normal ass daggers?
No, there's no other. Like everyone else here seems to just be plain travelers. No one with any
Okay.
sort of weapons. Or all the belongings here seem to be just travelers.
I
or
was
traders.
just thinking, so I could have one I could throw, but oh well. I'll just buy one next time
Yeah, it's
when
fine next time you're in a shop. They're cheap.
I think I have one that you could borrow until you buy one.
Yeah, sure. It's just useful to be able to have multiple daggers that you can put poison on.
Yeah.
Plus,
Oh.
now that I know that you can get your implements destroyed, I might stock up on like 5 or 6.
That's well, it's destroyed until you have a short rest to fix it. Like basically that encounter, it's broken.
Yeah.
Nothing's permanently broken unless it's something hugely telegraphed as like an ongoing thing in a certain area. That short rest will fix whatever it is.
Yeah,
Ooh, we're
it's
getting
fine.
close to level 2.
Spo especially would not just be like, yeah, your sword's completely broken without, warning you first.
Like
So no
you
rust
guys
monsters,
are
is that what I'm
yeah,
being told?
you guys are going to a dungeon of rust monsters. Careful, your equipment might break. Will be something I'd say to you if you were going to be going to somewhere where there's rust monsters. It wouldn't be like, whoa, that guy's actually a rust monster, even though he says human bandit number 3. You have no weapons anymore. So anyway, that's going to be the end of the game. So I'm going to kill the recording there.